everyone watching? No. Okay, let me try and get this all working over here. Alright. Where's the live chat? There it is, and I can't see. The glasses. Okay, so I'm actually in an air-conditioned part of the club. Hopefully you cannot hear the music clearly. There is music playing, but it's very soft and it's low. So, yeah, hopefully that's not going to be a problem. I'm just looking for the other glasses. Okay, there they are. Okay, I'm just letting everyone know there's only paid readings today. Wednesdays in Australia when I'm live on a Wednesday. It's actually Friday here today. Yeah, so that's when I do a few free things on a Wednesday. Alright, so who have we got? Hey there, Leanne. Leanne, I never got to promote you or Virgo. Sorry, Virgo. And I can't do it right now because I'm actually signed in. What I'm looking at down here, I don't know if you can see, what I'm looking at down there, it's not my profile, okay? So I can't actually do that. Yeah, James, I did see the PayPal notification come up on the screen. So let's get straight to it. Let's do the double mini for you. All right, I'm just getting my cup of tea sorted out. I have an observer at the moment. Can everybody hear me clearly? Because I don't want to talk too loudly. So if I talk at this tone, can everybody hear me quite clearly? Yeah, you didn't come to the last session. The last session got a little bit hectic. We had a bit of a problem with one of the subscribers. You've probably seen it in the comments, the chat. That went on about that. Now, I went back and reviewed, if you were here, I went back and reviewed the footage, and because the chat, the person who was saying this and saying that, they had been removed. I was on very late, James. I was on the latest I've ever been online, apart from when I used to go on night time a couple of times. I was on late. So anyway, yeah, there was a little bit of an issue last time. Thank you, Leanne. Leanne, I will try and promote you. Can I do it from here? Let me see, what's this? Live chat. Okay. Okay, I can't do anything from here. Okay, we have another PayPal coming in. Let me just open PayPal on this thing. Is PayPal still logged into me? Yes, it is. Alright. Alright, we have James and we have O'Neill. Okay, James, we've got the two minis. Just going over the payments at the moment. The payments are now $7 US, $10 US, or $12 US. I made that new thumbnail and I put all the information on there. I thought it looked pretty clear. I've asked a couple of people, they said it might be a little bit confusing. If you are using that super chat button at the bottom, it's a minimum of 10. Now, if you did want a yes or no reading today, as I said, there's no free stuff today. If you did just want that yes and no, it's a minimum of a $1 US. Welcome back, Mama B. Now, Mama B, I just wanted to say, before we get started into all of this, I need my notepad. Just get my notepad out. Yeah, Mama B, if somebody, we won't say any names, if we have any issues like we did the other day, please do not remove any of what they're saying. The only things I want my moderators to remove is, you know, like sexual content or violence or saying the devil, evil, whatever. yeah, that's the only stuff I want you to remove. So if that person comes back in, let me handle it, let me see, and then I can do whatever. I might be able to promote. Leanne, just say something so I can try and click on here and see if I can promote you from my phone. Let me just see. I'm waiting for a comment to come up. Let me go back in here. So we've got the 17th, Friday, 17th. Yeah, if people come in and they're harassing and they're saying, oh, everybody's evil or you're going to go to hell, that sort of thing, yes, block it, remove it. But if we have an incident like we did the other day where there was confusion going on, this person said this person said that, don't remove any of their comments unless they're flooding the text. And definitely don't block them or anything, Mama B. If I look up and I see there's a problem, we'll sort it out. Okay, I'm just waiting to see a comment from Leanne so that I can promote her. And Virgo, can you please just say something so I can try and promote you from my phone? Okay, so we've got James up first, PayPal, James, double mini, and we've got O'Neill. O'Neill, what did you pay for? You paid for a full reading, wasn't it? I'm in there ring her dad now, so I can't actually answer that on live at the moment. So have we got questions for James yet? James, first question. Interviewing with doing massage and Reiki on Saturday. How will the interview for the job go? I actually had two men, both of them elderly, both of them came in on bike things, motorised scooters. One of them's heading back this way. One just sat there staring at me online because I didn't want to start reading with this person staring at me. He's probably going to ask the people here what I'm doing. James, this is looking very good. Let's say you're wanting, you ask them, that they'll say to you, what are you wanting out of this? You might put to them, you want 70 an hour. It looks like 60 an hour. Okay, so whatever you put forward to them, it's about 10% lower than what you thought. Yeah, so they're kind of wanting a lot out of you for a little bit less than what you were hoping for. But you are getting a nicer prize out of this, and they may talk about things that they'll start your pay at a certain level, and then as time proceeds, if you get more and more customers, then they will add a bonus or something, or they might give you once a month you get some special treatment or something. There's somebody that's going to be very taken with you at this place, somebody that's very confident in your skills. This is something you've been wanting as well. It could land you in a place where you have more time to spend on your own business instead of working for other people. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be the right thing. There is something to do with travel backwards and forwards, but it's good. It's like wherever this place is, it's next to people that you know, or it's like it's right in the right place. There is a lot of stress going on in your own mind. Let's just get some more James in this interview. Okay, you're going to be, if you decide to take this on, it does look positive, like you're going to take this. The 2 black fives is telling me that you might end up just doing this job and the other 2 jobs will go. I can't even remember the name of them now, James. We've been looking at them for ages. Yeah, no free readings today, guys. So if you've landed in my channel and you thought you'll get on a list and do a free reading, free readings are when it's my Wednesday, your Tuesday. And that's if I get to the free readings. Yeah, I no longer do the free readings. James and this job. Yeah, James, it looks to me like they might want you to work more than you can offer because of the other jobs. So I can't remember the names of the places that you work at. Body something, and I don't know. But it's like the more you get involved in this particular job, you know that you need to drop off the other job. I think that down the track you will just do this job and the other two jobs will finish, and you'll be working this job and working on your own journey, because I'm seeing you cutting two things off. You're cutting two things off and choosing what makes you feel grounded. Okay, more for James and this job. What's going on? The video is freezing. Is anybody else having a problem with my video? I've got full strength here. Let me just stop. James, are you getting your reading or no? I just went into the settings and turned everything off because it was actually trying to use the public Wi-Fi. So is that better now? Before I keep moving, I'll wait. Is it coming in good now? Can everybody hear me now? Have I sorted the problem out? I didn't realise it was actually, my phone was picking up on the public Wi-Fi. So that's where the problem was. It's all better now? Okay. So James, we'll just recap what I was seeing here. Let's just move this down. Okay, so I was seeing here about the job offer being, the money being a little bit less than what you wanted, but it will work out in the long run, you know. Down here I'm also seeing you cutting out things, the other jobs. So I feel that this is you feeling contented that you want to go in this journey. It can mean you will return to the other jobs. The tarot, I'm seeing that a lot more discussion needs to go on, a lot more planning needs to go on. The Hermit upside down, this is sort of like where you take time out and you need to work out what you're doing. This can be where you're like, I'm not going to take any time out, I'm just going to do what I need to do. And this is also leaving something out, not where I feel like you're being left out. I feel like this is you starting to work out what you don't want anymore. Okay? All right. So, yeah, the job thing is not too bad. You've got a surprise with the 6 of diamonds, which is new responsibilities. You've got the 7 of diamonds, and I'm assuming that's the boss. Then you've got this 10 in the middle. The 10 can be the overload that the hours they want you to do might not coincide with what you're currently doing, okay? All right, James, we'll just do the 2 piles and 1 yes and no. And then we're on to your second question. Okay, James. O'Neill, can you please get your question ready soon as I'm working on the second question for James? Not yet, just in a sec. And then Meh is after that. O'Neill was first, Mama B, and then Meh. Okay? All right, James, yes or no, as well as energy about the job. It looks like you'll be successful, but they may want more than you can give, or you may be, you know, stuck with these other 2 jobs and thinking, what'll I do? I think it would be a good plan, though, to go and do that. Yes or no? You've got 1 question. We've got a yes here. Taking a chance on something that's successful here. Nice journey. Nice journey. So you're going to take a chance and you're going to be successful. Something you've been waiting for is finally going to come through. Last messages on this job are application, things going your way, and bottom of the deck, some sort of secret there that you're hiding. So there's some unknowns at this stage about working there, the hours, the money, who's going to be the clientele, how you're going to get backwards and forwards or whatever. So there is some unknown features with this whole thing. All right, James's second question is, will my next... What's going on here? Is it buffering for people again, or is that stuck back from before? Oh, that's, my iPad is not picking up on things, but if you've got a good connection where you are, you should be able to see me. So it's just the iPad's using public Wi-Fi. My phone is using its own data. All right, so here we go. Yeah, I just noticed it wasn't rolling. Now it's working. Right, James, will your next romance be with someone you already know or a new person? Will James be romantic with somebody he knows? Or is somebody new coming into the picture? Somebody else has just done a PayPal. Will James be involved romantically with somebody he already knows? Or somebody new coming in? This is someone you know, new, no, new, no, new, new, no, new. Bottom of the deck. There will be outings and things with someone you know. You will try the romance, possibly with Patty, Olivia. You will try, but it just looks like it's complicated. It looks like wrong timing or other people involved in the situation. So as far as somebody you already know, it's like you're going to give it 3 goes. You're going to try and try and try, and then you're going to get frustrated with the energy. Over here with somebody new, I think we picked up on this before. It's somebody new, but it's through work, number one. But it's also like somebody you know of them. So you don't know them, you haven't had a conversation with them, but you may have gone to the same school, or you may have done the same course in Reiki with this person, or they may have come to the yoga class, or they may have come to the place you work at to pick up something. So I feel like it's something to do with work. We do have a romantic connection, and we do have feelings of feeling secure with whoever this person is. It may come through from your family as well. So you may have to go and visit mum or dad, or there may be some outing planned for somebody's birthday, particularly around May, in about 5 weeks or 5 months or May. There is something going down. The weird part is I see some kind of negative thing there to do with drinking, or maybe this person's got a health issue and it's got something to do with their food or alcohol or tablets that they take. There's something that feels a bit odd with this partnership. Anyway, show me James and this relationship, James and this connection. This is someone you know, this is someone new. Okay, now, as always, the tarot are showing me the opposite. There's you want a long-term commitment, you want your sunshine, you want your happiness, but someone's putting a wall up. So there is somebody you already know, probably Patty. You try something and then it doesn't work. Then you try something, then it doesn't work. So yeah, it's sort of like in and out with this person. And it could be Olivia showing up on the doorstep as well, or going to some show and there's Olivia and you two have a fantastic time. So there is some good times to be had with somebody you already know, but there is a stubborn, doesn't kind of work, defensive thing going on. Over here with someone new, you will stress yourself out about this connection. The connection's there. I choose you. You know, there is a connection there. There is the Ace of Cups, but there underneath, there is the start, the offer. So I've got a feeling that someone new will come in, but this someone new, maybe you've seen them before, but you never got the chance to actually start anything or talk about anything. Now, the 8 of Clubs and the 9 of Clubs can mean on the internet. So I don't know, James, if you're exploring dating sites or something. If you aren't, I would start doing that. if I was you, because I feel like you may connect with somebody online, and that might be why half of this connection is red, meaning together, and it works, and half of the connection is showing black, meaning that it's sort of strained or not coming together. But Page of Cups starting the journey, Ace of Cups is the feeling of the journey and choosing this person. You may be choosing between two energies as well, James. It may be that you and Patty go out somewhere for something to eat, and Patty steps away to go and do something or go to the bathroom, and someone walks in the door at the same time, and you connect eyes with each other, and you're thinking, oh crap, you know, I'm here with Patty, I'd like to explore that. So, but if you're not online on dating things and that, James, give it a go, because the 9 and 8 of clubs can mean chit each other through a computer, through your phone. So it can mean distance chatting, and then you organise a get together. All right, let's do a yes or no. One question, James. Thank you again. O'Neill, you're up next. Just let me know, the people who's reading that it is, if the connection starts to go, just put red crosses or something. Really, Chris and Mama B, just put red crosses and go, Betty, stop, it's not working. Just let me know, guys. All right, James, this is your yes and no. This is also more information about you dating someone you know or someone. So I do feel you're going to try and try with Patty, possibly with Olivia. You haven't mentioned her lately. But I also feel that there's new connection, more than one new connection. Okay, this is your yes and no. Maybe yes, yes. We've got a yes here. You're being told, putting on the, you know how people say wear the hat for the job. So today I'm a doctor, tomorrow I'm a mathematician, the next day I'm a housewife, so that sort of thing, wearing the different camouflage basically. It can be that somebody likes you but you don't know it yet, and they've already spotted you, they've seen you at work, and they've been looking at your Facebook or whatever, so somebody may already be looking at you, James. You're being told about saving for the future and also keeping yourself grounded with the tree of life, the tree of money, growth, all of that. Your last messages, so I'm giving you a maybe yes on the question, and your last messages are sexual desire, fun, attraction, nice, and whatever efforts you put in to your job, you'll get the benefits. Whatever efforts you put into a relationship, you'll see the benefits. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go check PayPal. All right, so we have O'Neill is next with I think that's detailed reading. I'll check back on the screen in a sec. Mama B or Chris, can you tell me what I'm doing there for O'Neill? Meh has paid for a mini, and Breezy, you've paid in Australian dollars there. It looks like you've paid for around about $10, so we're going to do a mid reading for you. So that's Breezy. Mid. Now, when I get to O'Neill, I'm seeing a totally different name there on the screen, so star sign would help. And Meh will use your star sign. I'll come back to that to read your question. All right. So here we go. O'Neill. What are we going to tell Alphabet? You wanted a mini and 2 yes, no. Okay, a mini and 2 yes, no when we get to Meh. Oh, was that meh? Breezy. Okay, breezy. Okay, you paid a mid reading because you can pay a mid reading now. There's 3 choices now, 7, 10, 12. Okay, so you want 1 mini and then you want me looking at 2 yes and no's. Thank you. Yes and no's, if anybody didn't already know this, yes and no's are not free anymore, only sometimes on a Wednesday. So the yes and no's now are $1 or $2 US. So I'd prefer $2 if you can afford it, but $1 US, I'll do a yes and no, very brief. Okay, so we're moving on to O'Neill. Okay, O'Neill was a detailed reading. What should I be expecting in the upcoming weeks? Focus on love. Okay. Okay, you get 2 yes and no's and we'll do 3 piles at the end. This iPad is extremely delayed and I can't check my phone whether it's dying or not. No free questions today, Scooter, but you're welcome to hit that super chat for $1 or $2 US and I'll do a yes and no reading. Okay, or you can pay in PayPal, which I'd much prefer. O'Neill, what should you be expecting in the coming weeks, focusing on love? Have we got a star sign for O'Neill? Full reading. I'm just going to put 7 cards down to represent you. Well, we do have love cards here, but we have something about a solid, firm commitment to somebody. We have triple ace, O'Neill. So triple ace not only is a great poker hand, but triple ace tells me that something you've been planning and everything, it's going to take 1 year. If we had the 4 aces, it would be something's going to happen like that. But when we got 3 aces, a lot of change is going to go on. Some of it's not going to be so great. This is upside down. So some of it's going to be disappointing for you. Some things are going to sort of pull you out of your comfort zone a little bit here. There is some sort of money deal or work or something going on. I know you want to know about love, but in regards to love, we do have this female card here, which is the expression of love. We've got the friendship zone card here. It can be sexual, and this also can be things to do with fertility. If there is anything to do with fertility around you at the moment, there's something to do with second child or twins, possibly third child with the 3 aces, and we got male energy here, so that's baby boy. Somebody may be returning from the past to try and apologise. So let's just put another 7 down. Oh, you're Aries. Okay, no worries. We had a little bit of a problem with the Aries star sign yesterday, didn't we? Girls, somebody asking about an Aries and a Gemini, possibly. I don't know. There's something to do with double trouble, what I'm seeing here. So it's like going around in a circle with a person. We got 3 queens here, and we got 1 king. So it's like there's too many energies from one side and not enough coming from the one person. We do have the king and the queen of hearts showing up, but then we have these 2 other queens sitting here on the sideline. There is a need to be cutting somebody out, or even 2 people out. So in regards to love, we got a lot of love here with this, we got a lot of love with the Queen of Hearts, and we got a lot of love with the King, but it's like too many cooks in the kitchen, too many opinions. There is something official here. Now, you do have somebody in spirit trying to connect. They would have been in hospital, and it would have been something with their head. So this can be dementia, it can be brain tumour, it can be anxiety, depression, whatever. And I don't know if it's male or female because we've got all the energies on the table. This person has tried to steer you in a direction, either through your dreams or through a song on the radio, or seeing somebody's name all over the place, or seeing sequences of numbers all the time. So somebody in spirit is trying to get you to open your eyes to a particular situation. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a love connection, what I'm seeing here, O'Neill. I'm going to look at tarot on this. It's like up and down with a relationship. It's like you could be putting a time frame on how long you're going to give a particular person or a situation before you give up on it. You could be saying, okay, I'm giving Joe Blow 3 more weeks. If they haven't called me, I'm done. So I feel like you're giving people ultimatums, or somebody's giving you an ultimatum. But you're definitely, with these black threes, that is where you're deciding who you want in your life and who you don't want in your life. I feel like there's rules going on as well in regards to love and relationships. I do know some people say, oh, I'm not going to do a particular thing till May, or I'm not going to have this sort of thing until June. And they put a time limit. I think a time limit's good if you're saying, I've been trying and trying and trying to connect with this person, so I'm going to put 2 more months into this, and if it's still just friends or whatever, I'm calling it quits. So I do see, O'Neill, where you're cutting things out. 3s are everywhere, aces are everywhere, 10s are everywhere, and 5s everywhere. We've got double 5s, triple 3s, triple ace, and double 10s. This can be January, March, May, and October will be quite strong in regards to your personal life and that. There is a big family thing I'm feeling here, O'Neill. Big sort of family kind of connection here. We got the Empress here. Everybody's dream is the Empress. The Empress is something that maybe people see you as this multi-talented, everybody wants to know you, or maybe you're looking at this particular energy, male or female. I mean, the Empress is the embodiment of female, but just going by the energy, this is somebody that fits the bill. We do have this possible connection from the past coming through, some sort of apology, some sort of guilt, remorse, please accept my apology, that kind of thing. We've also got where you're being told to stop going over something. The 7 of Pentacles is where somebody looks at somebody's actions, looks at their Facebook, looks at who they talk to, who do they hang around, what did they do last year. A little bit too much of that. Now, it could mean that somebody's looking at you. Somebody's examining what you do and where you go. And it is upside down, so it could be in a not such a great way. It could be someone being sneaky as well. What else have we got for you? Okay, you may be invited to somebody's wedding or engagement party coming up, or it could just be a family gathering. Now, when I see negative cards, that could mean somebody that's crossed over. This could be a reunion of people to celebrate somebody's life, somebody that passed, everybody gathering together. You're looking at your choices in love sometimes through rose-coloured glasses, if you know what I mean. It's like you might be looking at a person and you think, that person's no good for me, but I'm going to give them another chance, and I'm going to give them another chance. So it's kind of, it's kind of where you're looking at things, and some of the options you're presented with are not that great. But you do have some sort of invitation to celebrate here with the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Diamonds. It could be somebody's going to say, I'll commit to you, but it's going to take a year. It's going to take a year for me to be free of something, or a year for me to build up my work, or to buy my house, because this can be where somebody's looking at moving and buying a house. All right. Now, what we're going to look at now is the bottom 3 tarots, just before we move on to your questions. Bottom 3 tarots were arguing within yourself, starting a new beginning of love, to get your Ace of Cups. You finally will get there. So there is some twinkle of some sort of beginning there. Just don't put too many rules and regulations on how it should go. Love should just evolve and happen. Not, oh, well, if he doesn't do this, I'm not doing that. If she doesn't do this, I'm not doing that. That sort of thing. So we'll just do that, and then I'm checking the donations because somebody else just donated. Rocky, you just did the donation. I seen it come up, but I didn't see how much it was. Okay, here we go. Now, what we're doing here now for you, O'Neill, is I'm going to put this into 3 piles. We're still going to be looking at energies around relationships and love. But you get 2 yes and no questions here. The first 2 cards and the last 2 cards will be first question, second question. Okay. This is for O'Neill. More information. Okay, O'Neill, we have... This is a yes, with your yes and no. We'll read the information soon. Put them 2 out. Now this is a yes and no as well. This is a maybe no. Maybe no. Okay, we'll get to that in a sec. So your messages about a love journey is invitations are coming. You may be putting out the hand of the invitation to somebody. There's some sort of movement going on here, possibly your job, school, whatever it is you do. There's some sort of solid movement going on there, something you've been waiting for. This is happiness at home and love and affection. Your second messages here are taking a chance on something that you very much desire. That can be a person, it can be a situation, but you're taking a chance on something. It looks positive outcome there. And your last 2 messages here where I got a maybe no, this is where somebody's not presenting who they really are. It could be you. And this is hidden. This is secrets and hidden that's come out. Okay, that could be somebody that secretly desires you as well, that whole sequence. It can be where somebody's going to send a message and you're going to find out that this person has liked you for months or whatever. All right, let me just check the payments. Okay. I'm going to maybe wait for one more payment, and then we're going to stop. So we're up to Meh. Meh has paid for a mini read. Let me just check these things off. And Breezy, you wanted a mini with 2 yes and no's. 2 yes or no. It's different. Okay, we did James's double, we did O'Neill's full length, and now we're on to Meh. Let me just check Meh off. Now, is Meh here and asking her question today? Because last time she disappeared and we all got a bit frazzled about what to do about Meh. Have we got a question for Meh? Meh, there it is there. When do I see you getting a job that is related to the hair industry? You are Capricorn. Yeah, it's a mini, Mama B, it's a mini that she paid for. Okay, mini, here we go. Okay, so this is a time frame kind of reading. We're looking for doubles. We're looking for doubles. Meh. How long before Meh gets a job related to the hair industry? How long before Meh gets the job she's waiting for in the hair industry? The 5 of Diamonds just dropped out. That is an actual job. So we'll stop there. We've got double 7s here, so whenever I see doubles, that's the time frame. So 7 weeks, the 7th of next month, 7 months time, or July. So that's basically all I can give you there, but it's definitely about work, because have a look at what I'm looking at here. Diamonds is work, clubs is the work that you're doing, money, change of direction. You may be offered 2 positions. One of them will be totally a waste of your time. One of them you really won't want to do it. The other one is right up your alley. You're having some sort of trouble with committing to the journey of doing this job in the first place. So it's like where you're struggling to do it, but once you see $5 turn into $9, it's like you'll go, I can do this, I can do this. There is a lower wage compared to the work that you're doing, but it's only slight. So you might start in this job and the girl next to you, she's getting $10 an hour and you're getting $8 an hour, and you're getting pissed off about that. It's like, how come she gets $2 more? We got the same qualifications. Yeah, so I feel like you will feel a bit negative towards certain things. But yeah, my guess is 7, something to do with 7. 7th of the month, 7 weeks from now, July. There's also some sort of ending happening at the same time. So it could be where you get a certification, qualification. It could be where you are currently doing some other kind of help or work, and you finish up. So let's just see if we get another 7 here. There's your 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. You will eventually get to your end goal, but it's not going to happen just like that. I don't think you're going to like the job you go into. You need to do some communication, serious communication right now. You need to talk to whoever it is you want to work for, wherever you want to work. You need to start putting the feelers out there. I feel like this is where you've been in your house thinking about, I want something better, I need to get through this, I need to do this. It's upside down. So that's where you're like refusing to listen to something your own mind is telling you on this. And then unfortunately we've got the moon here. So this is very, very unknown about, even though the job's sitting there, it's unknown about where it's going to go. Bottom of the deck, as I said, we had this 10 of Pentacles, which is celebration, money coming in. We got the 7 of Cups, so you will be presented with different options. I was looking for another 7, so we've got 3 7s now. So it's got something to do with 7. 7 days, 7 weeks, the 7th of the month, or July. Okay? And no, it's not 7 years, if anybody's sitting there going 7 years. Yeah, and then Ace of Pentacles is you make a firm commitment. That's probably the boss. Now, you're going into the hair industry. Have you thought about going into barber and working in a barber, not a hairdresser? I know a lot of young women, they go and work in the barber, they get better conditions, better money, and they love it. You know, they've got guys coming in, getting their hair cut or their head shaved, or and the guys love it. They love the girl being there, and yeah. So that's some sort of option that might come to you. And as I'm saying that, in front of me, just across, is a barber inside the club. They do people's hair in here. I was going to go and ask them if they do ladies' hair. All right, we give you 1 yes and no for that. Next up, we have Breezy, is it? Yeah, we have Breezy with a mini and 2 yes and no's. I think her question, Mama B, I think it's on PayPal. I'll go and check that in a sec. And then I think Rocky paid as well. I'll go and check that as well. We might bring it to a close after that. As soon as I've done Rocky, if there's no more payments, what I'll do is whoever's in the room, I'll do the star signs. And if we don't get a payment within about 10 minutes or so, I'll close it up, because I'm only probably one more paid reading and then I'm out of here. All right. Yeah, because it's 1:30 now, so yeah, I'll probably finish up soon. Okay, so this is for you, Meh. A few more messages plus a yes and no. Your answer to your question is yes. Once you explore something further, then you've got a yes card here. Now your messages here, it's a man, so I don't know if you should go into find out about working in a barber, working with men in a barber salon. Because we got the male there, and that's somebody supportive and friendly. It can be love and romance is coming towards you. You've also got, you need to look outside of what you've been looking at. Look at something different. Here, and the other messages you've got is something will become clear soon, and then all the efforts and study, what you've been doing to date, will finally start to show benefit, what you've been waiting for there. So good luck with your journey, with what you're doing. Yeah, it's 1:30 p.m. here in East Coast Australia. Let me just check your payment, Rocky, as well as Breezy's question. I'm going to need Rocky's. Rocky's is a mini. Rocky's paid for a mini. Mini. Breezy is paid for the one mini as well as 2 yes and no's, and I think her question's on here. No, it doesn't say anything. Breezy, we need your question as well as your yes and no questions. I'm going to get a cup of tea while we're waiting. Breezy, while we're waiting for your question, I might keep the ball rolling. You've posted? Where did you post? Oh, there it is there. Okay, thank you. I can see that. I was just about to read for Rocky. I can see that there. I like your little symbol that you're using there, Breezy. It's pretty cool. Okay. If you'd all like to know what I'm drinking here, it looks like urine. This is slices of fresh pineapple in the bottom of the flask, boiling water, turmeric, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, and then a chamomile tea bag. It's absolutely delicious. I love it. And better than that, it's good for you. Okay, let's have a look at this reading here. Where are things headed in the future with my sister M and I? She stole money from me in the past and we just had a big argument, hurtful words. You are Virgo. Your sister is M and you are a Virgo. Well, that's kind of weird because I know someone who's Virgo and their name starts with M. So, what a coincidence. Okay, so your question is, where are things headed between your sister and yourself? Your sister starts with M. Can I have a star sign on your sister, Breezy? Because I'll do the 2 star signs. What's going on with M, star sign, and Breezy? I don't know what your first name is. Let me just have a quick look. I'm not going to say it online. Is that your first name on there? Is your first name starts with T? Breezy. I went to the gym this morning with my hubby and we were doing our little workout together and he was lifting his weights and I was pulling down the weight bar and this arm is killing me. I mean, I'm getting muscles, guys. Look at my muscles. I'm getting muscles. Yeah, something's wrong in my muscle here. I must have worked it the wrong way or pulled something the wrong way. Alright, so just waiting on Breezy. Oh, that's not your name. Okay, so Breezy, where are things headed with you and your sister? Your sister starts with M and you are Virgo. Your name starts with T, but that name on there is not you. Okay, no problem. So T, the Virgo, and M, we haven't got a star sign for her. Oh, okay, I'll try and work with that. All right, so this is a mini. What's going to happen between T, the Virgo, and M, the sister of T? What's going to happen? Where's this relationship headed between these sisters? What's going to happen? What's going on, Mama B? Somebody else said to stop spamming. My moderators need to spam the questions. My moderators are here to keep posting things because I can't see it on my phone and it comes up on the screen once. Unfortunately, Breezy, if you're looking at what I'm seeing here, let me just turn it around this way. Okay. This here is your energies, Breezy. This is where you're wanting things to work out. You're telling the truth about things. You're trying to be good-hearted and passionate and balanced. This is where you've had a blow-up. This is where your relationship with your sister is very, very broken. But you are standing strong and tall and trying to be truthful in this matter. I'd say the argument's sitting there right next to the money. You're trying to explain that you worked hard to earn this money, and she's basically just, you know, taking it and not giving it back. Now, on your sister's side of it, she's telling you, what are you carrying on about? You know, this is somebody presenting as truthful, honest, friendship, two sisters that are very much alike, feeling like everything's fine and dandy. I wish that this was the outcome between the two of you, but it's like, if you tell people what she did, she would tell people that you're lying or whatever. It could be, energies could be crossed, and both of you are good people, and this is her taking the money, and then this is you trying to balance out this sisterhood, you know, the two of you together. Yeah, I can see that you argued about other things. You argued about some particular person as well. This male here. Now, this could be a brother, it could be a cousin, it could be some friend. Some friend said this about you or her. Yeah, there's arguments about males, there's arguments about sexual kind of things or something. Friends that aren't really friends, and then friends that are good friends. But this is not too bad, what I'm looking at here. This over here, the outcome between the two of you, I feel that you're going to cut ties with her and go quiet, or she's going to cut with you. This is where somebody just says, that's it. This balance thing is just not working between the two of us. This literally looks like two people divorcing each other. But I don't know if it's you doing that or her doing that. So let's just get more information on this. That is a fire sign to me, and you are earth. Now, other people would say that that is fire and that is earth. So we do have fire and earth here. It's okay, Mama B, don't worry about it. Some people come to the channel, maybe. So, did you delete whoever said whatever? Mama, we'll get to that in a minute. I'll talk to you, Mama B, in a minute, and Chris. Please don't delete whoever made those comments. I just need to check something on that. Alright, this is about Breezy, the Virgo, and her sister. And where is it going? Okay. So, you've got your heart invested in this, trying to make it balance. This is you or her leaving each other out. Money problems as well. This is giving a little bit, not giving enough. Then we lead to offering the peace branch, wanting to escape, and then one of you feeling like quite like you've won this journey. Then a potential outcome is possible more arguments here. Then you work together, but something is done. So these are conflicting energies. A fight, patching it up, working together, and then something being over and done. Bottom of the deck, Breezy. We have a supporting character here, maybe your dad, maybe someone you work with. Somebody could possibly step in and talk to the two of you and try and come to a happy medium. You're feeling a little bit confused and blinded by what's been going on, but you will get your strength back. Okay, so how's the situation going to turn out? It does look like there's going to be more arguments in the future, but I just feel like you or her will just go silent for a while and maybe just give each other up some space for a while. Alright, so we had 2 yes and no's as well that you paid for, Breezy. What's the 2 yes and no's? Oh, she timed them out? Okay. It didn't remove what they said. What were they called? Fashion. It's alphabet. I don't see. How far back was it? Is it still there, whoever said it? That's Sandy Harani. You actually were in here when I was doing the free ones the other day and you asked that same question. And I answered it. Mama B, I can't see. I just wanted to click on something. Anyway, let's keep moving. I need to do meh. Not meh, sorry. Breezy had 2 yes or no. You've posted the yes or no. Breezy, will THDA send me the check directly? We'll just ask if they'll send you the check directly. Will THDA send Breezy the check directly on my land, or send it to the landlord? Okay, so will this check Breezy's waiting on, will it go to the landlord on my left or to her? Okay, no, to you on my left, so hang on. Will the check go to Breezy directly or to the landlord? You, the landlord, you, the landlord, you, the landlord. Well, you've got 3 cards that mean it's coming to you, because there's the actual delivery. I hope I'm right. It looks like the check's coming to you. With this person, it's just showing there's the landlord waiting. 2 sort of options going on here, and then some sort of spying or looking. So if the check did come, he may be checking the letterbox. I don't know if he can get into your letterbox or whatever, but he may be looking at your letterbox every day. So I would be waiting for the post and racing down there to get the letter. If it is addressed to you and sent to you, it would be illegal for him to open it. But yeah, this is saying it's coming to you, so hopefully I'm right. We'll do your second question, and then we'll just do 2 piles to give you more information about you and your sister. Okay, so your second question, Breezy wants to know, will she be moving in March this year? Will Breezy move in March this year? I just want to okay, Chris, can you scroll back and find, what was it, Fashion? Someone called Fashion. Can you scroll back and have a look at the profile for me? Just do me a favour, have a look at the profile and screenshot it if you can. Send it into WhatsApp. We'll just have a bit of a debate over what we think that is. It could be nothing. Could just be someone tooting their horn. Your question about moving, this is yes, but there is some sort of struggle with the movement. So I don't know if you've got enough money to move or whether the timing's out a little bit, because when we were asking were you moving, would you be moving in March? These 2 tell me yes, but this is where you're waiting for some sort of money or something to do something, because this is where you put your efforts in, you put your, your applications in to move. There's you being happy that you're moving, but this is telling me there's some sort of struggle with the move. So it could be delayed when I see that. We'll just do some more, just 4 cards on you and your sister, just to finish off. Show me what else Breezy needs to know about her sister that starts with M. Breezy is T with Virgo. Okay, there's more secrets and hidden stuff going on. There is the desire to change things. Also with your sister, we've got possibly making a secure plan for the future with each other, but both of you are stubborn, or one of you is stubborn. All right, up next we have Rocky with a mini read. Thanks again, Breezy. Chris, yeah, Chris, just scroll back and find whatever it was. Oh, you sent it on my WhatsApp? I don't know if I can check this. I think if I shut this, it will go, won't it? I know I shut it before, didn't I? Okay, all right. There's always going to be one, isn't there? There's always going to be one. All right, now, Rocky. Okay, Rocky. Okay, Rocky, have we got your question? Oh, okay, thank you. Another September joiner, eh? Somebody that joined around September time. It's probably just a coincidence. The date's not really meaning anything. In the year 2017, things were going pretty good in 2017, so I doubt that it's that particular person, Mama B and Chris, the person we were having a discussion about. Back in 2017, yeah, that person would have been more involved in certain things than what ended up happening. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that. I just think it's somebody coming in and wanting to... It could still be the person from the other day using a totally different profile just to come in and pull your chain, Mama B. Don't worry about it. Just if somebody's saying something, and don't worry about it, just skip through. As long as they're not swearing, talking about evil or something, or putting people down in the room or whatever, just let it go, let it slide. All right. Thank you, Mama B. Rocky, what will be the outcome of my neighbour's situation? Rocky, I think she said that she's Sagittarius somewhere. Yeah, Sagittarius. All right, so this is a mini for Rocky. And guys, I think that we'll just put closed and finished after this one. We'll do some star signs. We'll do Aries for Mama B. We'll do, really, Chris, I can't remember. What's your star sign? Are you same as me? Is it Cancer or something? Okay, so Rocky, here we go. I didn't even tap that. That would have been bad. Okay, Rockies. Now, I'm going to focus on your real name in my head, Mama B. I actually know Rocky's name. I just never say it because she doesn't want it online. What would be the outcome of the neighbour's situation with the Sagittarius? What will the outcome be? Sagittarius. What I'm going to have to try and do is get Stream Elements working on this iPad. I don't know why it won't log in for me, because once I can do that, then I can take down all the information and put the closed up. That's it. Here we go. I'm just putting your name down in letters, and I'm putting 7 letters down for the neighbour. This neighbour is toxic. For you personally, you're going to be happy with whatever this result is. I don't know what happened with the neighbour, but it looks like something official, something legal, something to do with insurance. I'm not too sure. I did just had a PayPal come in, so I don't know who's paying me for a reading, but I've just had a PayPal come in. I'll go and check that in a sec. Rocky, you're going to be okay with whatever this situation is with the neighbour. This is your cards up here. The one negative card is actually showing me like doing things the legal way, if it's anything to do with insurance or arguments or whatever. This is taking legal action and you winning, basically. So you're going to be okay. And things are going to get better and better for you in regards to whatever this situation is. This is some sort of support here and long-term, all of that. Thank you, Shantae. I was just closing, but that's okay. We will do your reading. No, it's okay, Shantae. I will take one more on. I was only closing because nobody was paying, and I thought we'll stop. Rocky, what we've got here, this is somebody who's been talking to somebody in the background. They've been sneaky, This is also where somebody's gossiping and saying things the wrong way. So I don't know what went down with this person. All I know is that your cards are showing happiness, breezy situation, everything's sort of turning out the way it should be. This is more or less like where you get justification. This is where people know that you're telling the truth, they're listening, that you've got support here on your side. Down here, this is somebody very frustrated with everything. This neighbour may pack up and move. I don't know if it's a renting situation, an apartment that you're talking about, but this is like somebody that's just festering, argumentative, lying, trying to get people on side. This is not going to go away, but you're going to have support of people on your side. So let's just get more information on this. Shantae, you can, she can do her question on here. Shantae, just do your question on here. I'll do it next. Yeah, I can see that. This is where you're all truthful and happy. You've got a nice family, nice friends. This is really nice energy up here. I nearly called you by your real name then, Rocky. This is just people festering in their own crap, basically. Okay, let's just do this. You've got support and you've got people on your side and happiness and balance here. Show me this neighbour. What are they doing? They're trying to do something to discredit you or get you to move out or something. Something really vile going on here. Maybe even illegal. Okay, Judgment's coming in. The Ace of Swords is sitting here. This is someone betraying other people's trust. So there's some sort of lies and deception going on down with whoever these are. They are trying to be charming and tell people that they're a good person, but something official's coming down. This could go on because you've got 3 aces sitting here. This could go on for quite some time. If it's been already going on for about a year or something, it looks like it's about to come to an end. These people may be evicted with this black 10 here. They may get evicted, but they won't give up. I don't know if they're trying to play poor or that you did something or whatever, but people know that you've been telling the truth. Alright, let's just do a yes and no. What happened with Shantae? Maybe she left and requested the money back. Let me just go and check PayPal. I've got a payment from Shantae. And it's for a detailed reading. So is Shantae still on my channel to get her question done? I wish this thing wasn't so delayed because I would have been... Okay, we got Shantae's question. Okay, Rocky, this is just to finish off about your situation. Just think about a yes and no for your mini question. Just one yes and no. But also this is just more information. There's annoying cards dropping out. The sun is in your favour. There is still mountains to cross. Okay, so that's more information there. Just a yes and no for Rocky here. Okay, that's a nice yes. The answer is yes. Whatever efforts you put in, what information that you get, this is you cashing in, basically. So you may end up getting some sort of payment. What other messages we've got about your situation? Stubborn and staying put and returning back to the happy home. So that's a happy home coming back. Just be wary of the fox. We've got the fox at the bottom here. Fox can be sly and deception. Okay, Shantae is the last reading for today. Hopefully there's no more now. Shantae, what are Jeremy's intentions for you? Now this was a detailed read. What are Jeremy's intentions towards Shantae? So we're going to look at you, Jeremy, and the connection. Jeremy's intentions towards you. Okay. Jeremy's intentions towards Shantae. Okay, this is you. Oh, you're very in two minds about this person. On the one hand, we see this person that wants to be strong and solid, and maybe in the past he was, and it created a happiness and a nice feeling here. But then this here is like gossip and stuff that took over. People saying things about him or arguments that went on. Then over here, it's like stability and money and work and all of this going on with you. You could actually be getting a promotion through your work and that at the moment, Shantae. This could be where you're changing jobs and finally starting to get money for your work. This is Jeremy. Jeremy. Unfortunately, we got the 2 sevens. You do have 777 here, so something will come to a head within 7 weeks, 7 days, next month, something like that. The 2 sevens, this is where somebody loves you and they want to go in the same direction with you. But the black 7 is where somebody's just not doing what they said they want to do. I don't know if he's influenced by somebody else, because we do have 2 4s of deception here. The 4 black and red means somebody's talking in the background. Somebody's influencing what Jeremy decides he wants to do. I don't know if it's this character here, mother and father here, the boss, but he's got male energy, and it's like they change what he wants to do, but then this is commitment in the future. So if this is you and him over here, you're showing up as 2 people in a commitment, happy. Can you see this? Yeah, this section over here is showing me 2 people committed to each other, in the same journey with each other, buying a house, engagement ring, wedding. But there's a lot of drama going on here, all this black energy here. It started off really nice. Started off with somebody, long-term commitment, learning their lesson, lots of love involved, and then something come in to ruin this connection with each other. Jealousy, can be alcohol, drugs, can be hanging out with the wrong people, can be some sort of deception and lies going on, can even be sickness with a family member, which has created stress. But the outcome is showing me 2 people on the same page with each other. It's almost like a job, this connection. It's like a working connection. Okay, so let's just do it with the tarots now. Show me Shantae and Jeremy. Where is this going? What's his intentions towards her? Shantae, he adores you. Outcome, Sun. I don't really want to read any more cards. The outcome between the 2 of you is the Sun. This is finally knowing what's going on and where you want to go and what you want to do. This is his feelings and intentions towards you. He sees you as the mother of his children. He sees you as everything he needs in his life. For you, you're not too sure how much to give him. This is just a little bit of giving yourself to a person. Over here, you're holding on very tightly to a past event. For him, he's feeling the judgment call here. This can be victory and success. The outcome will be juggling the 2 situations at one time coming up. We also have you wondering about whether something's done and dusted because you just want to start new. You want to start, you've got two cards that mean starting something new and fresh. But you're also holding on to the past. For him, he's got the engagement ring or the symbol of making a firm decision in the right way. These are very positive, what's coming out for Jeremy. You, on the other hand, are showing me you're worried about the past, you're holding on to something, you're not too sure if something's done or whether it's going to continue. Outcome is your wishes coming true. So whatever your wish or desire is, you've got sun and wishes coming true in one sequence. So I do feel his intentions are good. I do feel there's a strong desire and an attraction to each other. I just feel that other people got involved. Possibility is there could have been gambling, drinking, drugs, it could have been hanging out with the wrong crowd, it could have been somebody from the past causing problems, could even be work, and like I said, it could even be a sickness or something like that that's going on at the moment. This is a pretty good outcome between the two of you. I'm not feeling anything very bad there. Let's just see what's going on in the background underneath this situation. We have karmic debts. So we have the wheel has been spun. Whatever journey you're going through with this Jeremy, it was meant to happen the way it's happening. We do have fertility, sex, fun, friendship. We have enjoying life with each other. But then we have this wanting something more. It was upside down. So it can simply mean that Jeremy feels like he's not enough for you, or you feel he's not enough for you. It can be the other way around as well. But I wouldn't be worried too much about that because the other cards, like straight underneath it, was the heart overflowing with love. It's a pretty strong connection there. If you've been worried and doubting him, there has been some sort of deception, something hidden there. I'm not too sure whether it's what you're thinking though. I didn't see anything to do with another person being involved apart from other people's opinions being interfering in this relationship that you have with this guy. His intentions look pretty good and what he thinks about you looks pretty damn good. I just think that if you let other people say, oh look, he's no good for you, you can do better than him, and he knows that people are saying that to you, that's where I see a problem coming in. He may have the same situation going on where people are saying, oh look, he's been around the track with each other, it doesn't work, forget about her. I just feel other people are basically pissing in the ear. That's what we say over here. Anyway, let's get more information on this and we'll do you get 2 yes and no's for the detailed reading, and thank you for your donation today, Shantae. You got in just in time. What's this? Alphabet said that they had won a free reading approximately 6 minutes. Oh, sorry, a free reading, but they never received it. They are online right now. Okay, Alphabet, yeah, you won a mini reading, so please put your question. We'll get that done now. I haven't got the book with me with the names of who won, but I do remember that she won a Christmas reading. So we'll get hers done now. There's only a few left on the list that did not as yet get their reading, but yeah, she's won a mini reading. Okay, Alphabet, put your question on there and you get 1 yes and no at the end of it, plus just 1 question. Okay, so this is yes and no, 2 yes and no's for you, Shantae, as well as some more information about you and Jeremy. It's looking pretty good. I wouldn't get too stressed about it all. Males can tend to have, weird moments. I say that they get their monthly cycle, just like a female. Alright, so your first yes or no is telling you once you're on the right direction, it's a yes. So once you have all your information or once you make a decision, you've got a yes there. Now your message is about you and him is about starting from fresh, starting something new, and also going on the same direction with each other. Instead of starting from 2 separate ends, you're being told to come together and start at the same spot with each other. Let go of the past and start fresh. This is not yes or no, this is just messages for you. Give something some time and then finally you'll have happiness back in your life. Okay, that's happy home. And lastly, for your yes and no, we have a yes and we definitely have a yes. We have something to do with travel, movement, fast-paced actions. You could be going on a holiday, you could be asked to go somewhere, you could even be proposed to in the future. In regards to a job, this could be signing new contracts and a promotion. It could be a new job in particular. Very good energies to end on your reading today. All right, and that is Shantae. Let me just write this down, and I'm just going to write down that alphabet. Win Mini. Alphabet won the Mini, and that was Shantae, which was a detail, wasn't it? Detail, yep. Okay, so they're all done now, and let's get alphabet done, and then I'm packing everything up. All right, your question is, alphabet, how does Fatah, the Pisces, feel about you currently? He's your fiance, but we are arguing. These things happen. And it can all be to do with the moon phases, it can be to do with money and what's going on in the world. But anyway, congratulations on your win. You're finally getting your Christmas reading. Thank you for entering. And you're one of my new subscribers and followers, aren't you? Now, Alphabet, I do know that you like your free readings, so I only do free readings for 6 people on a Wednesday if I get time. And that's my Wednesday, so your Tuesday, be on the lookout for if I'm online. Current situation, how does Fatah currently feel? You are Gemini, we'll focus on the energies. How does Fatah, the Pisces, feel about the Gemini? The fiance, the Gemini. He loves you. He needs to grow up. I feel the arguments are about him doing stupid things and acting like a child. There is something to do with a family member that, or a friendship, that he either doesn't like you involved or you don't like him involved. This black 3 is where normally, let's say Fatah has 2 brothers. This is normally where somebody cuts somebody out. It can be a friendship or it can be a family member. But that's where you or him, there's some sort of discrepancy about hanging around this person. Either he wants that person out of your life or you want this person out of his life, and it's causing problems. Unfortunately, if this is you or his father, it could be that the father figure sometimes is stepping in and just having too much to say about this relationship between the two of you. You will be moving into your own place if you haven't already. There's some sort of movement and growth that both of you have planned. I feel that you're wanting something now, and he's trying to tell you that not yet, not ready. So one of you is ready to move forward and one of you's not. Something's coming up in July for the two of you. Could be your wedding. There's good and bad news around that. Let's just have a look at further on this. Definitely something around July or 7 weeks or the 7th month. Unfortunately, the good news is you've got a good bond. You've got the 2 and the 4 is here. The 6 is missing. It could be discussions about when you're going to get married, who's coming to the wedding, and when you're going to have babies, you know, and how many kids you're going to have. There's a very big rift between what you want, what he wants, and when you want it. So you could both want the same thing, but you want it tomorrow and he wants it in a year's time. And there's somebody else that's interfering in the journey between the two of you. Because if I removed these, we have a beautiful connection between 2 people. Marriage, harmony, togetherness. The only thing missing is the 6, but unfortunately you've got these in here. There's somebody, a family member, a friend, somebody interfering in this connection between the two of you. There's some sort of pressure on time here. There's also something either you or him needs to let go of from the past. So I don't know if it's a person that, his sister is causing trouble. and he's blocked you, but he's your fiance. It will come back together. I mean, we have a nice surprise coming here. You're going to have to try and get on with the sister, because he's not going to cut the sister out. The sister's not going to go anywhere. I do see a good connection with you, but I see that he's acting like a child in this, instead of keeping the two of you separated, or not listening to her and listening to you. I mean, you're going to marry each other. Anyway, that's what we're seeing there. I do see it will turn around and come back together. There was nothing there about splitting up. There was more cards to do with being together, buying a house, moving in together. Okay, so let's just see this. Let's just give you 3 of these, and then we'll do a yes and no for you. Show me Fatah and Alphabet. What did you say your star sign was? Gemini. Show me the Pisces, Fatah, and his fiancée, the Gemini. And then we're finished. Mama B, just put your question on WhatsApp. And Chris, I never say it to you because you always pay donations, but if you did have a little mini yes or no kind of question, just put it in WhatsApp and I'll have a look at that for you. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is news coming in, and either you or him being stubborn, but you will be happy in the end. So this is you feeling happy, feeling loved, feeling secure. He does have the card about needs to grow up here, but this is an invitation coming in. It may be an invitation where he says, you and my sister need to try and fix this bridge. I do feel this might be you being stubborn, saying no, she said this, she said that. Bottom of the deck we've got, you will be happy again. You've got the Ace of Cups there. Alrighty, let's just do these, yes and no, just 2 sections. Just think about a yes or no question. Oh, you've already donated. Thank you, Chris. I didn't see that when I looked before. Alright. Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's only blocking you because he's acting like a pork chop. That's what we say in Australia. Okay, this is your yes and no. In time, yes. And you got the card of desire. You've got to give something some space and time at the moment. You've got to get him, don't run after him, get him to come after you. And your last message is about you and Fatah. Some things you will never know. This is the secrets. This is things that you keep hidden. Some things you need not to say, but your wishes will finally come true. And I believe your wish right now is for him to unblock you and for you two to do your marriage plans. Anyway, girls, that's it. We're finished. Mama B, put your questions over in WhatsApp. And Chris, I'm just going to take a break. It's way past lunchtime. I'm hoping that we're going to be leaving the club now. And I'm finished for the day. And plus my phone's going to be dying very, very soon. Anyway, girls, that's it. Let me sign out of that. What's going on here? Well, there's nothing in my... No, there's nothing from Crystal. Oh, she paid before I even got online. Oh, okay, I just seen it now. Okay, Crystal, no problems. I will do that reading from home when I get home. I'm just going to go down my room and do my thing. Hopefully sometime today. I won't be doing it here in the club because I want to put a lot more energy into that, what I'm looking at. And I'm feeling like I'm a fish in a fishbowl here, like people looking at me and listening to me at the moment. It's quite unnerving. Anyway, girls, yeah, we'll have a look at that soon. It's actually that money's not showing up on my thing. That's why I didn't know that you paid. It's doing its normal pending thing, Chris. So we'll have a look at those 2 questions at home. And Mama B, as always, will do that over there for you. Did I tell you, lovely ladies, that my car needs another repair? My daughter drove it, I think, 800 kilometres to get it back to Sydney. Before she left, the mechanic said that the wheel bearing is going. The wheel bearings are now gone from driving it so far, and so I'm going to be paying out again. Not happy, girls, not happy at all. Anyway, that's it from me. Just shut everything down, and I'll catch everybody next live. I mean, it's Friday here now. I'm pretty sure we're going to be out and about on the weekend. My husband's in a competition. I might end up going live tomorrow while he's doing round robin. I'll see. I'll see if I can find a spot where we're going, because we'll be at a different club, and I don't know if the signal's any good there. If the signal's good, I'll take all my stuff in the car. If the signal's good and I can find a place where I can be in a private area and do readings, because I'm not too sure what they've got there. And a lot of people go there for lunch, so they've got a big children's area. It's a much, much bigger club than this, a lot better club than this one. Anyway, I'll catch everybody either tomorrow or next week. So